a more deep experience.
Yes.
Come with
you. Yes, I tell you, my wife will be so happy to go anywhere.
Anytime. I think you need extra large bag for two of us to go in. All right.
All right.
All right. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second part here of our WGS Gastronomic Jam session. This is day 2. And if you've got friends who are not able to join us, you can actually tell them if they go onto worldgourmetsummit.com, they can get a live feed of everything that's happening right here.
That's right. Live streaming, the wonders of technology happening here right now. Okay. I think just about most of you are back from your quick break, the restroom break. So without further ado, let's all leave Singapore and head on down to that wonderful expanse called Sicily. Here he is, Chef Corrado Assenza. He's brought the entire bit of Sicily with him. All the ingredients he's using today, all from Sicily. They look terrific, they look colorful, and I can't wait to see what magic he does.
That's right. And joining him on stage will, of course, be a very, very colorful character himself, an absolutely wonderful chef. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us today will be Chef Lino Sauro as well.
Lino.
Lino. Come with us.
He gets to go to Sicily as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand please for Chef Corrado Assenza.
Our roots from Sicily to Singapore, and after the plants grow. Gattopardo restaurant in Singapore. Thank you so much to everybody to ask to us and invited us to be in Singapore and stay in front of you. It's a really pleasure to see here and watch what means Singapore work for the first time for me and my equipe. We like to enjoy you with a Sicilian word of flavors and what means the Caffè Sicilia word in Sicily. Caffè Sicilia is our company based in Noto, in the southeastern corner of Sicily, more southern than Tunisia, and more near to Tunisia than Rome, since 1892, and for 4 generations in the family. This is the 5th generation. Francesco, my son, she is Reiko, a Qatar from Japan that since 8 years ago chose to come to work and stay and live in Noto. Thank you. This is a family, it's not a company. And the tradition, the culture of the family, and the culture of the Sicilian people applied on food and agriculture is the way we use every day during our work to stay in the market. That means all the ingredients we use comes from the countryside in the area of Noto or in the area of Sicily. But we also like to have in our hands any kind of border. I don't like a border. Border is an enclosure, it's something that closes. I like to be open and have experience like that one in Singapore or around the world using good ingredients, deep ingredients from the world, spices, fruits. All the ingredients we are able to collect and bring in Sicily is our ingredients. But walking around the world searching for good ingredients, a lot of times, all the times I found a good ingredients, I feel and I have a confirmation, I feel and I try and I found a good person that produced. This is a link, an historical link, a cultural link that I found true and I like to use every day in my work. Found a good ingredients means have in the back a good person that produces. This is a rule. So mine is a word of friends, a word of men applied on food, a good person that works in a right way, appreciating the work and to stay in the quality side. To express our concepts about food, starting from our culture in Noto and our daily work in Noto applied only on cakes because we born as a pastry, and the shop Caffè Sicilia is a cafeteria with ice cream and fresh pastries and preserved pastries and jam and marmalade all the day. We have also worked about an idea is no border between savory and sweet food. There is just a big family of quality. Each ingredient in nature has salt and sugars. Applying and searching the natural sugars and salt in the ingredients in the agricultural products, we are able to make a combination to express as savory or sweet food. Just a touch of salt, just a touch of sugar or honey, I prefer honey, bring the implementation of the savory on the sweet side of the ingredients. So we can also use tomatoes in cakes, or peppers, sweet peppers or chili peppers in cake, but we can also use a pear, an apple, peach in a savory food. We can also use an oyster with an almond granita, like an entree. If you come to Gatopard in those days, we are here in Singapore, you can check it. And this is our way to make foods. Good foods, I think. With Francesco, I show you what means one of the basic concepts of our work. Few touch to work about the ingredients and express a balance and equilibrium and harmony, searching an harmony, applying our work in few touch to the natural ingredients. The first recipes I show you is something with a combination with all my friends, absolutely young him. Franzino Spada is the name of the person, and his company is named La Pecora Nera, and he produces sheep's milk, ricotta, fresh, made daily fresh. The same ricotta we use to make all the Sicilian traditional cakes like cassata or cannolo. This way used to make a combination with basil, fresh basil leaves, almonds from Noto, and tomatoes. Juice. Francesco, please. Salt, a touch of salt in tomato juice. We have worked with a cherry tomatoes kind with a process of work, slicing and cleaning it, and after cooking for a few minutes, 5 minutes in the oven, 145 degree, and after we have used the juice extractor to have just the juice. The result is a combination between the freshness of the tomato, the freshness of the citrus from Sicily skin, that bring the flavor of the lemon oil in the tomatoes, just a touch of juice that Francesco added in tomato juice, and after we have worked about the almond from Noto, a kind of historical almond growth in Sicilian almond culture, with a very, very deep and hard shell. The name of the almond is Romana cultivar, and we use everywhere we need the almond flavor. That we have processed with pacojet, and after we put it together with leaves from basil, fresh basil, processed with pacojet, to have just a creamy consistency. An extra virgin oil from the Sicily, in this bottle, from Giorgio Aura, small company. Giorgio Aura is a deep friend of me, not only in the work, also in the life, and is an old man from Sicilian culture that have a culture of extreme deep quality in the mind and the earth. He lives to make his product, his extra virgin oil, with the family, and it's a deep experience each time I meet him, and an increase of my culture in quality, because stay on side of him I learn continuously what means the tradition today, in every day. Right, ready to put the tomato juice. We have sliced ricotta and cut the ricotta to have just one body of ricotta, and now Francesco is putting on top, finishing, garnishing again with the basil cream and a touch of chili pepper powder. The chili pepper too is made by us. We have just buy the seeds of it and give in the hand of our friend grower that grows for us and harvests for us in the right moment to have the right concentration of colors, flavors, and smell. The drying process to make it is based on the same concept to have the freshness of the ingredients of the palate, not so deeply chili, but deep in pepper flavor and with soft chili inside. That's ready. That's all. Few touches to arrive to have a result that enjoy the palate of the people that stay in front of us. The second one recipe I like to show to you is based on a new concept of pastries we are working to since a couple of years. Taking from the old tradition of Sicilian people something, ideas, using it in a modern and ordinary and daily way in contemporary. A set of fresh fruit to have freshness at the end of the lunch or the dinner, with the use of all the fresh fruit possible to collect different kinds, season by season, to have each time the season present in front of the customer. So, strawberry, kiwi fruits, watermelon, pomelo, the other kind of melon, pomegranate, and cherries. Basically, the body of the dessert is couscous. Sicilian couscous is something that belongs to the old culture, Arab one, from the Arab people arrived in the Sicily country many centuries ago and remained in Sicily, but used exclusively on the savory side. For us became a new kind of ingredients on which based the dessert. We have fused the semula of couscous in almond milk. The same almond we have used in the other side, like a savory food, became a sweet too. We make make hot the almond milk, infuse the semolina to make couscous, and after a few minutes, almond is in the body of the couscous semolina. So, this is the way to have something that belongs with our culture in the past, but now is contemporary. Francesco make a juice with the extractor with fresh apples. In it I used to add the fresh juice from bergamot. Bergamot is a citrus fruit belonging to the Calabria region, just on side of Sicily, where bergamot is the flag fruit of the region. Acid, a touch of bitter juice that we complete with a spoon of fresh honey from orange blossom, and we complete too with the infused honey Milaro we did in Cafe Sicilia, flavored with fresh ginger. That's all the sweetness we had to the natural one of the juice extract. At the end, we also put in it just a touch of matcha green tea from Japan. Belong to my experience, deep experience in Japanese culture, thanks to Reiko and to my travel in Japan. I have made some years ago the matcha, and I like it so much to bring it in my recipes. Is ready? Thank you. Start with the fruits. Mixing like in a salad. Pomelo. With a touch more of ginger infused honey. And now, see, 1 spoon of our processed orange marmalade in the bottom of the dish. Cover it with the semolina and the almond. With the juice, and the last add to the fresh fruit is the vagame, seaweed, to bring the freshness of the seawater and seaweed in the middle of the fruit, to remember to us our link to the sea. Sicily is an island in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea, and vagame is a symbol of my life and my love to Japan. And that's all. Ready to enjoy the palate of the customer. So, few touch to stay at work in the nature. The nature in the pocket, nature in the mind, nature in the heart. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Chef Corrado Assenza.